circles, straight lines, triangles. We assemble and disassemble these shapes with our bones in order to master jiu-jitsu. You see, sometimes having jiu-jitsu explained is just as much fun as doing it. So let me give you another lesson from Pure Rolling 2, Black Belt Edition. Enjoy. Jay and Anthony. So, Anthony goes down to a traditional Newaza turtle position. In Judo, if there's no action for, 10 seconds, they'll stand you up. It's an incredibly powerful defensive posture, not impossible to defeat. And so Jay tips him over. This is very cunning on Anthony's part because he doesn't have to deal with Jay's foot and passing his guard and getting around that stuff. If he pulls guard, then it's not really that much of an issue. Anthony's just kind of messing around here. Foot underneath the knee, the instep should always be underneath the knee so you can check balance and sweep if you need to. Instep should definitely have a magnetic attraction to the back of the knee. So Jay's going for the slow and low, that is a tempo approach. Anthony's blocking him and checking a little. Note Jay has that top half guard, which is, then he opened, but then, he's back to it, and Anthony's back to his choke, just checking each side, trying to get a response. Now, even though speed and power go down over time as you age, sensitivity and timing can always improve. Think about that. Jay really wants that head control, and Anthony is okay. He has that hook underneath Jay's knee. Now he tips him out. See that sway? Just that little pull out to the right. Useful. You're checking. If Anthony can get a toe in, it's very possible you could sweep. He's so good with his legs. Then he goes back to triangled legs, looking for that lift. Jay gets a little room on that other side, and Anthony springs into action. So he slides his left knee in and then shoulders back. So important. Shoulders back. Starts working on that Kimura / omoplata. That is so money. Check this out. It's all about using the off balance to get where you want to go. Anthony pushes with his hand and he's about at the extent of his reach. So then he goes the opposite direction. He goes to sweep Jay back and then the other direction, the original direction. Left, right, left. So then he continues to push, feed that overlapping pressures from hand to foot for the omoplata. Nice. Beautiful. Really nice. Hand extends. He gives himself a hand, positions his leg, overlapping pressures from the hand to the foot, shifts his hip a little bit, comes up on that elbow, and he's well positioned for that submission. Really, really nice. Love it. All right.
You be nice.
Number 2. Okay. With this reset, it might be better if Jay didn't allow Anthony to get any grip at all and did something more reminiscent like that X pass that Alan's been doing. Anthony's doing a great job of just holding him off. He's not trying to dictate the position too much. He's got the reverse de la Hiva, and then he crosses his legs. A bit reminiscent of Jorge and his half guard. So a little sleeve control. Jay goes into a back step, I love those. When you have the hooks underneath, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. You can keep somebody elevated and off balance with your butterfly hooks. See, Jay's trying to extract that leg by pushing with his left knee into Anthony's leg. The bottom of that pant cuff, so powerful. Let's take another look at that. So, do I defend the collar? Do I grab? Then nice bridge. Yeah, he's caught with the foot, but he extracts. And immediately Jay turns over, exposes his back. Anthony takes his back. And he's not in a rush. He's not in a rush. Slides the leg in. Transfers weight to his elbow so he can come up and adjust his positioning. And feeding from the side. Doesn't need to get pure back. No, that's a more classic back positioning. Okay. Pulls that down. He's patient. Gonna get that hand in there. Take off the hand that's blocking. And then use that to feed more deeply. So you don't need to be in a rush when it comes to these kind of chokes. This is so great. Death from above, that 45-degree angle where Anthony can really thrust his hips in. So he almost has it here. Follows Jay up top, and then hits at 45, death from above. The knee goes over Jay's forearm, which was blocking. He thrusts his hips down, body weight plus hip pressure. Great choke. Okay, cool. Very powerful. There was not much I could do to signal here. Anthony was sensitive. Jay was having a little bit of difficulty with tapping there. Sometimes your arms and legs are both bound, and it's difficult to signal submission. So blocking again. He doesn't have to deal with Jay's guard if he gives Jay a superior position and then reverses. Anthony gets that armpit grip, but doesn't go gung-ho, not 100% energy into it. It's essentially a kisagatame from the bottom, or, a head and arm. He tries to roll him, Jay steps, Anthony goes back the other way. Well, it doesn't mean it's over. He's still got that foot. Beautiful reversal. Distracts him with the choke. Bowls him over. Back step. There it is again. Back step as he grabs that outside pant leg. But Jay, crafty as he is, look at that. Foot in the gi, feeds to the foot on the bicep. That's a very high and powerful obstruction. And Anthony, he knows how to deal with it. Shucks that to the side, the other leg comes in. He tries to get to the other side. If the foot's on the bicep, the answer is not going to the right side. Now, Jay's getting creative. Foot's getting all up in there. We want to go to a leg drag position. By hook or by crook, we are going to get to that leg drag position. Jay is still adamant about having that foot in there, and it's difficult. So he's finding that to be a salvation, but then Anthony uses it against him. So he's pulling down on that tail, but he's actually, he's compressing it. He should have left it a little more extended, because now he gives Anthony the ability to hook around his neck. And then to relieve that, he's got to give up the grip. Not much time, short time. He needs to just slip around that elbow. Slipping around that elbow. Beautiful fist choke, Ezekiel choke. Many names for it. With just a second to spare. Beautiful.